As a nerdy retired planning officer, I've been following the Epping Hotel case from a planning angle. There are things about it that don't sound quite right. Let me explain. British planning law has a thing called use classes. If you want to change the use of a building from one thing to another, you might need planning permission. For example, retail shops and restaurants are in one use class, but a fish and chip shop is in another. You need planning permission to change from an ordinary shop to a fish and chip shop. Hotels and hostels are also in two different use classes, and planning permission is needed for that change. I'm surprised that the conversion of hotels into hostels wasn't challenged ages ago, and the Home Office or the hotel owners haven't been following the rules. Why was Epping Council the first to address this? Unless things have changed a lot since I retired, the procedure is as follows. If the change of use is done without planning permission, the council issues what is called an enforcement notice. The owner then discontinues the use or, and this is important, applies for retrospective planning permission. The council has 8 weeks to make a decision one way or another. If the application is refused, the applicant can appeal. The case is then heard by a planning inspector who makes a decision one way or the other. In the case of the Bell Hotel, an important factor is that it's a Grade 2 listed building of architectural and historic interest, and it shouldn't be put at risk. It's a former coaching inn, and it looks like it dates from the 17th century. It's well preserved. It's got a roof made of handmade tiles, all of which makes the way the case was handled by the appeal court very odd. It should just have been dismissed, and the Home Office told to make a retrospective planning application the same as everyone else would have to do. The judges ought to have known this, and the Epping Council lawyers should have pressed for the case to be thrown out. As I said, unless the system has changed drastically since I retired, it all makes me wonder if those involved know what they're doing.